What's up guys, this is Cher talking, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'll show you how I defeated Invitation to the Netherworld attacks. Here we have to fight versus Pyrex and Death, and it's probably a boss rush, because Pyrex starts doing ailments on you, and use Defy Weakness, followed up by Buff Break. So even if you have some stuff like ailment resistance buffs and status buffs, only the ailment resistance buff will remain, and it may not be enough to avoid ailments. So from turn 3 onwards, stuff gets harder, and many squads will not be able to survive. Turn 1 damage is already high enough, but there are squads that work super well here. Then versus Death, it's similar, but Death does LP damage. From turn 3 onwards, you're gonna get a lot of LP damage, and instant kill. That's it. It can even happen before that time, so be prepared. There is just one problem: they are weak to different elements. Pyrex is weak to blunt and cold, and Death is weak to heat and sun. Sometimes you have characters that will have a skill that has double element and match that situation, but not always. But I'm taking the opportunity here to showcase some of the new styles that I pulled for. I'll be showing 2 different squads. The first one is amazing. It's really broken. I am bringing the newest Creator and the newest Urpina. They were in the same banner. Urpina buffs everyone that uses random attacks, and Creator uses random attacks. Gustave also uses random attacks. He also does blunt damage like Urpina does. Creator is one of the few characters that will be strong versus Bolt, because he has cold versus Pyrex and sun versus Death. There's also Minstrel that is crazy. He does both blunt and sun. He also allows you to buff break when you are using blunt attacks. He buffs blunt damage. He allows you to do a lot. Then we have here Mirsa that will be using his skill number 3, Silver Sun Fang. He also allows everyone that uses sun attacks to buff status, so damage will be increasing. Even if the enemy uses buff break, it's still okay. I inherited Valiant Slash Plus if I don't have VP, but I never run out of VP. That's it. You should just defend versus all physical types, heat and shadow mostly, and you'll be fine. Okay, so the fight starts. There are a lot of effects here. So Creator will actually start with Sun Shower to apply Sundered, because not everyone is strong versus Pyrex. It is better to use this when you are using characters with multi-hit attacks. Urpina will start with Lady Romy Run, and Gustave Iron Brave. Minstrel, he can start with Shining Sound, and Mirsa has to use Silver Light Slash, because this will apply a passive to the party. That allows them to get extra effects when using sun attacks. There's also a problem. Pyrex will counter direct attacks. So people like Gustave, when attacking with 2 hits, will be countered. Urpina as well. But Creator and Minstrel are indirect attackers. Mirsa get easily into overdrive. Hopefully we'll be using this to help him do more damage. Because imagine being countered on the first hit of a 5 hits Q. Minstrel also gets to overdrive super fast. This squad gets a lot of VP as well, because of many passives running. Mirsa is already on overdrive together with Minstrel. 2 of the new units, they are really broken here. I will be using Sun Shower again. Yes. Although, I don't know. Because I don't have overdrive with Creator now. So yeah, Creator's watering can down. Lady Home Run, Grant's Strike, and then overdrive with Minstrel. I will be using Eclat Army because this gives attack boost as well. If you don't have it, it's not a problem. And Mirsa with Silver Sun Fang. He also heals. Mirsa will improve the damage by quite a lot. Also depends if he allows you to get extra buffs. Remember, he has 10% chance to buff status of everyone with each of his hits. And different type of status. After too many Sundereds, Creator will do a lot more damage as well. Hopefully he's the last one. Or not really. Actually, Gustave can be the last one, since he has a lot of damage too. But he will be countered. Just like Urpina is. Look at the damage we are receiving. 0 already. There was so many buffs on all these units. He did a combo, so... Look at that! Pyrex! You are already dying. That was how much? 70% HP damage? I guess? You're barely taking any damage because of all these broken units. We can use Overdrive to finish this, although I don't know if it's really required. Sun Shower is not fast, that's the only problem with this skill. So... I will be using Overdrive with Urpina because I want her to use her turn 4 damage versus death. I'll also be using Gustave Overdrive because there's no big impact and I can use Rampage Slash just fine. Mirsa will be on Overdrive as well. Just to guarantee that we'll be finishing this fight. Mirsa has an extra chase on Overdrive, but it's okay. We will not be with everyone ready for turn 4. That doesn't change much. Mountain Splitter still helps a ton here. On Overdrive, we managed to do all 5 hits as well. I actually didn't need to use Sun Shower. But still, it's over. On turn 3, Pyrex will start trying to apply ailments on us. Also, can do LP damage. We are avoiding all that problem. Now it's versus death. And we should use Sun Shower. Lady Home Run. Guns. And Eclat Darkness since I don't have Shining Sound. Silver Sun Fang again. You can see that Mirsa always has enough BP. It's because we are getting a ton of BP via passives. From Mirsa's, from Creator, from Urpina. So a lot of things going on. Can use Sun Shower again the next turn. And just see that Urpina is not doing weak damage. But after so many defense downs, it still does a ton of damage. Now, Death will barely do any damage, if any. 0. 0, 0, 0, 0. Minstrel debuffs so much, it allows everyone else with blunt attacks to debuff again. That's what happens. I'll be using Sun Shower once more. Only Mirsa is on Overdrive. So, once again, he's on full BP. His damage is not bad. Could have been better. It's more of a leader than a nuker. But in this fight specifically, it works well. Next turn, death is death. all that damage. So many defense downs. After debuffing so many status. Even if he uses buff break. This will do LP damage. But it's just 1 point. Not a problem. Mirsa didn't get to overdrive, but it's okay. Just use Creator's Weathering Can now. Lady Home Run. Oh, I don't have enough for Gunsy Strike. Yeah, because Death also increases BP cost of skills. And Pyrex was actually decreasing our total BP. Didn't pay attention to that in this fight because our characters are too strong. You can make this squad. We'll kill it. Creator or Mirsa? I think Creator. No. Maybe Mirsa. The thing is, with this squad, we will not be dying by instant kill. I tested and Death tries to instant kill by only buff breaking, but not defy weakness. So, we debuff it a lot. We just will not die. But you can see it's super easy with this squad. Now let's go into the second one. Now, for the second squad, we'll be using cold damage. Yeah, that's right. And one infiltrator, Goddess, because she deals so much damage versus Death. And we can also stack all of our chases and then use it to try to defeat as soon as possible. If you don't have Goddess, you can replace her with maybe Kihachi. The second Kihachi to apply more defense downs and via Sundered effect from Creator. If you don't have Creator, you then have to use Kihachi plus Goddess. That's the combinations that work. I saw some people also doing Kihachi plus Johan plus something else. That also worked. But, okay, let's talk about our squad composition. Forneus will increase cold damage by quite a lot. And with the help of Subier, we'll get even more damage via piercing bubbles. And there's also Liz to allow us to survive because these bosses are way too strong and she applies lots of defense boosts. And that's quite the strategy. We just have to bring equipments versus physical types, shadow, and heat. Be much harder with this squad. You would take much more damage, but we'll see what we can do here. We should start with piercing bubbles, but not overdrive. Liz has to use overdrive because of extra defense boost. Forneus has to use Mass Veil or we're gonna die, and Goddess will be using Sun Flaring. And the case is, we will be stocking her overdrive chases and use it later for Death, so that we have extra damage. But for now, she won't be doing damage versus Pyrex. It is all about Subier, Forneus, and Creator working together. And Liz as well. Sundered helps next turn damage by quite a lot, even though we already used piercing bubbles with Subier. Liz is super weak to fire attacks. Even if you fix her equipment, you can still take a lot. Okay, now it's the second turn, and we can use another piercing bubbles. And we will do a lot of damage if we do that. I want to see how much we get just by doing this. Now I will be using Goddess for Sunrise. And Creator will be using Creator's Watering Can. Okay, everyone will be healed. Well, actually, I don't really like this damage. Could have been better. Maybe I should have just used Tentacles Land with Subier. Now we need to finish Pyrex. This is turn 3. Now that we're gonna do enough damage right now, we'll have to see. Tentacles Land. And then Liz will be using Water Arrow, but without Overdrive. I want to save her Overdrive. Forneus, well, he can use Cure Water or just double Ice Strike. And Goddess will be using Sunflower Ring, will not be doing damage. And Creator Watering Can. Look who came here. Pretinha as Lolo. Right, Pretinha? Scratching my clothes. Will we win? Will we kill Pyrex? Of course we will. Right? What about death? I don't know. I actually forgot to use Overdrive with Goddess. Oh, no, don't jump. Don't jump. We'll see if this will be good enough. Yeah. Okay, 3 cards are on Overdrive here. I have to use Piercing Bubbles. I have to use Dragon Ice Barrier. I don't have too much BP. Actually, Creator is better off not using Overdrive. I will be using Sun Shower instead. At least we heal it back. Some shower now. Purge. Watering can. Was not that much damage. We got poisoned. Not that poison's the real problem anyway. Now I will be using my Tentacles Land. Dragon's Blessing. Tempest Veil. Another Sun Drop. Or a first Sunrise. Sun Drop. Because Creator will be using Sun Shower. We have 3 turns to kill death in a safe way. More than this and we'll die. Let me drink the invisible drink. Death is half HP now. Okay, we only have 1 more turn. Can we do this? We have 1 last charge from Goddess because of my bad decision. We'll see. Okay, so this time we'll be using Piercing Bubbles again. Liz. Just a Water Arrow. Forneus. Whoa. Not much to do. And Sun Drop. And now Creator's Watering Can. Has to be enough. It won't be enough. Well, we can still see if Creator survives. He sometimes do, I don't know why. Yeah, so we'll win now. The Tentacles land. Can even revive some people here. Not that it's gonna fix anything. We have a purge. Yes. Now it's about Tentacles land. Oh! That's so close! But not quite. We'll die now. We still survive it. I guess this is the way I can show you that bad stuff can still happen and you may still win. Because in my live stream I did this in 3 turns. I can show you, I'll try to place a link in the description. Death is dead. Yes, it is. Goodbye. Even with some people dead. Okay, I guess that's the end of the video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. And if you want to support the channel, we have links in the description. I hope to see you soon on the next one. Goodbye.